let me ask you guys something. Would you guys rather have loyalty or love? And are they dependent or independent of each other?
Ladies first.
Would I rather have loyalty or love?
Yeah.
I would rather have love.
And do you think that and do you think they are independent or are they dependent of each other?
I think that they can be independent of each other.
Okay.
I think that a lot of people, think of them as dependent on one another. That's why they think that, like, if someone does, like, end up cheating or something, it's, like, that much more, like, detrimental because they're like, I thought you loved me. How can you do that to
How
me?
can you be
Right?
unloyal
Yeah,
to me?
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. But I think that I think they are independent of each other, right? Like, they're two different, feelings, right? It's like the feeling of love, like loving somebody, being in love with someone, and then also like being loyal to them. That's like its own thing. Like, I can see where the lines cross each other, but I think that they should be independent of each other.
What's your question? What do you think? Loyalty or love? And are they independent of each other or dependent of each other?
I mean, in some cases they go hand in hand, but you could, like, dogs, right? I don't want to use another animal or something else as an example, but Beamer is loyal as fuck to me, but like dogs can't love you, right?
Really?
For real?
They can't. They don't have the, I guess, intelligence or mental capacity to actually like love somebody.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Mine is
Yeah,
blown.
they can't love you. Like that's the difference between like dogs and humans, because love is there's so many things and layers tied to love, but a dog can like will lay his life down for you because he's loyal to you, right? But when it comes to humans, I think it depends on, and I hate like saying it depends because there's so many layers to it, but like the stage of the relationship, right? If you're deep in, if you're married, obviously you have to be loyal to your wife. If you're in a serious relationship, you've invested so much already, you have to be loyal. There's a lot more factors in place. I think at early dating, I think loyalty is more important because you are investing yourself in somebody brand new. You obviously don't love them yet. Like, you want to get to know them better. Right?
Good point.
Yeah,
Good point.
that's
Good
the
point.
point.
Right. So it really depends on the stage of the relationship. If it's later and there's a lot more tied to it and you're invested a lot more, I think they both have to go hand in hand.
But man, that's a great ass point, man.
I know.
That's a great ass point.
He's straight starstruck. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I know,
shit.
man.
Christian
Baffled.
hit that one out of the park.
I know, man. I'm baffled, befuddled, all that. No, but I'd probably go with loyalty over love. Just going off what he said. So yeah, I'll probably go loyalty.
What do you think, Jay?
I asked the question.
All right.
You go first.
All right. I agree with Mike, and I think I would take loyalty over love, because I think that as people, you can fall out of love with people and you can fall in love with people. And like, I've heard people say that, like, I'm falling back in love with that person all over again. So you see people in relationships, they date for multiple years, things happen, life happens, and then you grow apart. And then it takes equal effort on both ends to basically come back together. And that's basically loyalty, because you're loyal to that person and you're willing to go to those links with that person. You may fall out of love and you can gain it back again. So I agree with you 100% what you said, Christian. But on top of that, I want to tack another question on top of that. What's more important is compatibility or chemistry?
Wait, can I?
Okay, so I'll shelf that, but you can answer yours. We'll come back to that because I kind of want to extend that on top of that topic.
Dang, everyone was talking about like made it into like a relationship. I was just talking about in general loyalty and love, because like loyalty and love don't always have to be related to like romantic relationships. Like when we're kids, we always love our parents, right? And I'm always loyal to my parents, but there are times where you don't love your parents as much. You just don't love them like that, or even like siblings or something like that. Because I would say like Jesse and I, we haven't had always the best emotions with like my sister and stuff like that. But I'm always loyal to her. Like if she had something that was going wrong with her, I would always try to get her out of a bad situation, you know. But like, you know, that love will wane over time because you're like, it happens the same thing with, I guess, with romantic relationships. You're like, yo, they messing up. Like, I don't have that feeling of like compassion for you anymore. Like, but I will always be loyal to you because that's like where my values lie. So yes, I agree that loyalty is more important than love, but love is just like ridiculously intoxicating. It's like the craziest feeling in the world. So I think love is more fun. Loyalty is more boring.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't wrong, man.
Love is fun, but fun does not mean good. Like fun is crazy.
Because if you think about loyalty, it's kind of like a flat line.
Yes.
It's kind of like
It's constant.
Just-
it's
just
always
constant.
there.
I was
Well-
gonna say it's kind of like when it comes to love, it's kind of like it has to be. That's a constant, right? It's like you're expecting that. When you love something or someone, you're expecting that loyalty to remain.
Yeah.
I think that's why for me, I'm like, okay, I want like I think love is like important, you know? It's like
for sure.
like even, you know, not talking about relationships, just friends. It's like I do have love for all my friends, right? But it's like because I know you and I like let's say like we're not like that close, you know, but we're just like friends, you know, like why do I have to be loyal to you? Like who are you to me? Like, you know, so
Yes.
like I think love is powerful. Like loyalty is like a given. Like
Yes.
you should be loyal, right? Like that's like a good trait. But like love is all powerful and
Yeah.
it is very consuming, you know.
Yeah. It makes you do some crazy stuff.
What's wrong with crazy? It's more fun.
It's more fun, but it also puts you through some stuff. It's like a roller coaster. Love is a roller coaster.